That one is absolutely belted. Friedel giving chase. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Willie Adames stands in.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
On the ground, Paredes. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Hunter Goodman digs in now.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. One out, the runner at second here in game 2 of the NLDS. Runner on the go again. In there for strike 3. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit. Out to short. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. Nationals out in front here, 1-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Man at first, one away. This already. One down. Willie Adames digging in for the Nationals. Quick move to first. Rosa dives back in safely. 2-2 now.
Fuego, fuego, fuego.
Fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 away.
Caloca.
Runner at first with 2 away. Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. The 1-2. Here goes the runner. Got him looking. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head to the 4th inning now. A chilly atmosphere here is really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. In safely.
Tranquilo.
His second of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Te oyen en la
double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Porque suena así, cara llorando de risa, cara llorando de risa. Dimielo.
talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players too. Games like this really can be
Ay,
hard
que
on
yo lo
them.
tengo así para que los comentarios se vayan hablando.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Son robados ahora.
Kind of lead at second base.
Ah, ok, está bien ahí, jaja.
The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt, and he's safe.
Está loco, papá, es mejor.
Safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. 7th. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Hammer, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. Carroll has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
2 outs. Runner on first. Now it's the DH, Hunter Goodman. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold on.
Runner takes off in the air, right side. Carroll on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out, man at first. Isaac Paredes will hit next. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-3. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back to the top of the order now. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood. This one in the air. Steer. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take a 2-0 lead back home.
This team is riding pretty high right now, and you can tell the home team pretty confused as to why they're not getting it done. But it's a huge tone setter when you can take the first 2 games of a series, especially on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up at home.
Rosa getting ready to hit. Rosa was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how he's able.
At second, Willie Adames digging in for the Nationals.
Vamos allá, mi gente, vamos allá, mi gente.
Man at second. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Vamos a robarnos home
He
ahora.
clearly
Vamos a
didn't
robarnos
catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of...
Now a step off to third. He'll score easily. And it's a one-run game. Rosa digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot
Ahí va
of
por un
ball game
chingo.
left.
One down. This is Corbin Carroll. Ball to strike. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him. Ripped to right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Willie Adames stands in. The 2-1. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Now a step off to third. Now they tag him for the out. And wow, either someone missed the sign completely, or he just tried to steal home. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. Rosa digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives him a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time. So two down, and now it's Luis Garcia. The Nationals down to their final strike. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going.
Vamos, las premiaciones. ¿Qué me dieron ellos? Me saltaron. Ahí, me dieron un reconocimiento al equipo. Oh, el mejor. el mejor.
We're back on MLB Tonight. Greg Amsinger with my guys, Yonder Alonso and Dan Plesac, as we continue our coverage of awards season. Of course, one of the biggest stories this year, we got a back-to-back MVP award winner, something that's only been done by a list of true legends in the sport, Yonder.
Yeah, Greg, let's talk about Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle.
Wow.
How about just now, Ohtani and Judge? When you win your first MVP, and then all of a sudden you do it again the following year, that's Hall of Fame highway.
Ooh,
El
you
MVP.
agree?
Yeah, and you know what? When you win an MVP and then you back it up and go back to back,
El
belly
MVP
to
me di
belly,
mi gente.
that says something special player.
Could we see a three-peat?
Maybe.
Ooh,
Una
only
vaina
time
bien.
will tell.
Ven acá, pero más los nacionales que me quieren a mí. Mierda. Otro equipo, mi gente, otro equipo. ¿Cómo así? Deja ver. Déjame mover la cámara que no veo. Pam, para, pam, pam. Eh, bueno, aquí dice que qué equipo me da ese dinero. No, yo quiero mucho dinero, mucho dinero. Ok, ok. Otra vez. Seguimos, mi gente, seguimos. Creo que esta vaina aquí hay que hacer. Es increíble. Vamos ya.
Left. One out man at first. Next to hit, Cam Smith. Washington, D.C. just getting going here. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's some real power at the plate. Alberto Rosa. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that's a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jonathan Aranda. Runner on the move. Now here's a flare off the bat. And that's a base hit. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Runners on the move. In the air, right field. Smith has a beat on it. And there's two away. And now it's Luis Garcia. The 0-1. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. Throws, save, and both runners move up on the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
This one in the air center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Rosa steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. One at bat can tilt the scale.
Out towards right. They cut into the deficit. It's 6-4.
Tried a slider to start off the at bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So a man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One out, runner at second. Jonathan Aranda. He's trying for third in the dirt. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt, and he's safe. I don't believe it. The kid's so home. Rosa stepping in, bottom of the ninth, winning run to the plate, has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
Swing and a ball driven out to center.
Walk it up.
Got a chance.
Walk it off.
Here. And that ends the game. Wow.
Te lo dije, papá. Walk it up. Walk it up. Walk it up. Es mejor.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat.
Wow,
nice win for the team.
Rosa with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
9-6 the final in this one.
La mejor forma de
and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Opening day.
Alberto Rosa delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. Alberto Rosa, the next to hit. On the ground, a short could be 2. Ortiz to second. Adelo. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Joey Ortiz. Chop to the left side. Tosses across to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Richter takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Out to short, Ortiz. Third out, and that ends the frame. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man.
Me controló.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, Alberto Rosa. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Into the outfield, base hit. And now to a board. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you.
Brings it in for the third out. Back to the top of the order now. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros collect their first win of the season. Rosa kept the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. And he lays down a bunt. Barehand scoop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals with 6 RBIs on 5 hits in the series coming in. On the ground to third. Castro sends it to first, and there are 2 outs. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. High fly ball, right field. Smith gets under it. 1 down.
Up next.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Into center and a base hit. Moreno around third. Plays it on a bounce and it deflects away. 1 run across to second and he's safe. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44.
Runner takes off for third. In the air, left field. Ortiz under this one. And that'll do it. So here's Murphy now. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's to third. Rosa. On to first. And that is that. 1 hit. Back here in Nationals Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Out towards right center field. Smith under it. And there's 1 down. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. Rosa. Sends it across to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 4, Willie Castro.
Rosa extended the hitting streak in this one.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
One down. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Harris takes it in for the out. 2 down. So digging in, Tsuyoshi Ikeda. On the ground to third, Rosa. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. And the Braves back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. 1 away. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Relay throw to second. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the
runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
On the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. To third. Save. He's in there. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. On the ground right side. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. Down to third, and he gets back safely. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Now a step off to third. And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Base hit, 1 run in already. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Rosa had a sensational showing in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Alberto Rosa riding. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just any
runner on the go. And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Lau. And a run scores on the double play. And now it's Luis Garcia. Now a step off to third. He'll score. It's 2-0. And that's in there for strike one.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan.
Here's Austin Riley.
Austin.
Yo, what's going on?
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Bunting for a hit. Now the throw to first on the run.
Cacao, papá. En el aire.
And that'll do it.
En el
It's the
aire.
Nationals 3 and the Braves 2.
En el aire, compadre. Está loco.
Up next for the Nationals.
Rosa, a former
Vamos
Rookie
pa-
of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Vean que es
Ripped on the
un
ground
fake.
to second. Slings to first in time.
Qué bárbaro.
Up next
Qué
for the
bárbaro.
Nationals.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alberto Rosa, and a dangerous
Bueno,
hitter coming to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Puede ser ahora.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Swung on, belted.
Fui Alberto.
Carrying well. Outta
Puede ser
here.
ahora, te lo dije. Te lo dije.
A 3-run dinger.
Te lo dije, papá.
And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
¿No te lo dije? ¿No te dije? ¿Qué fue?
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Respeta los rangos. Eso es para que respeten los rangos.
Rosa had a great showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Me comiendo, mi gente. Bonita.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alberto Rosa.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
Mango con salmón, salada.
In there for strike 1. Rosa went deep in his most recent game. Wood gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Por ahí.
Links to right center, base hit. The relay to second, but he's in there easily. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there. So two in scoring position with one out. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. 2 on, 1 out. Riley slings to first and 2 away now. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Runner breaks for third, and he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. Nationals out in front here, 1-0. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 7, Alberto Rosa.
And that one in the air center field. Harris settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Stowers next up for the Braves. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Halfway. This one drilled right center
Aprovechate que estaba comiendo.
For the fence and gone.
Está loco, papá.
His 4th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead.
It's
2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Pero dije, aprovecha, te estoy comiendo.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Hablo con papá. El mejor. Con el mejor.
Rosa steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. What a play. Inning over. And the Nationals gone in order as the lead remains 3-1.
Estoy busy. No se apure. Yo voy ahora.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
I know they hate to concede that run.
Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Nothing took this so far. Vamos a esto, vamos a esto. Estoy terminando de cenar ya. A darle con todo. Estoy terminando.
Alberto Rosa digs in now.
Alberto Rosa.
Yamamoto, ¿eres tú? Yo estoy esperando.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball game.
Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike.
No, he's safe. Oh, he's safe.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's out.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan. Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. So they pick up a run on. So runner at second, 2 down. Bo Bichette steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This to third. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next to hit for the Nats, Alberto Rosa. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Line drive to short and gone. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rosa extended the hitting streak in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Vamos ahora. Estamos ahí.
One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Alberto Rosa. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy is one of the first names you got to come up with. Whips it to Smith. That's the second out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, Bo Bichette steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to the left, Rosa. On to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Vamos a ver. Yo puedo irme con la primera strike.
Okay. And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Jonathan Aranda. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pajes in position. Takes it in for the out. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. 2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now it's Luis Garcia. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Out to a... So runner at second, 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Man at second. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Rosa, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's there with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Man at second. Runner takes off. In the air, right field, Tucker. Under this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals.
Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. 0-1. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 5th. Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. Here's Ohtani.
With the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, left side. And that's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. This one in the air, center field. Lee moving under this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, number 8, Jonathan.
First and second, 1 out. Alberto Rosa will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Lee takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the product.
Rosa strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Vamos a la siguiente ronda. Bajó la verdad.
1 down. Alberto Rosa digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Rosa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a slow roller. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one ripped. Pajes makes a nice running catch. One pitch and one out. One down. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate.
Vamos allá, mi gente, vamos allá.
Tapped softly on the ground.
Vamos allá, mi gente.
And
Saluden,
Tucker
saluden,
is
saluden.
retired.
Ahí, comenten. ¿Qué es lo que? Saluden, comenten, mi gente. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
On the ground. What a stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Rosa steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here. Clearly ready to hit right there.
Rosa had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, se cayó esta vaina. ¿Dónde cayó? Oh, mira. Se cayó esto, mi gente, fue del micrófono. Mira esto. Esto va aquí. Ay, un poco cansado.
Alberto Rosa, the star of the show. One down. Here's a big power threat. Alberto Rosa. And a base hit up the middle. And a man aboard. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yo me había dado cuenta que he dado para la pelota. Llegó bien.
This to third. There's one, and that's two. 2 on, 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 7, Alberto Rosa.
Vamos para arriba.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Moreno around third. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. He's trying for third. Down. Marte throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Steer rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 3-2. They take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's the third out. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead this one 4-2. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Alberto Rosa. On a line out towards center. And he can't make the play. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Aún vamos. Quedó vamos. Aún vamos. Vicente, aún vamos. Jugadores son.
Rosa had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Ese loco si no corre, ¿para qué se fue?
Rosa stepping in now. When the hardware says best pitcher in the game, you better come to the plate locked in, Chris.
Yeah, and if you're not, Boog, he'll carve you up like a pumpkin in October.
That smash towards center. And there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
On the line, Friedel on the move. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jonathan Aranda, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That missed. That's the ball. Ahora era 4 malas. Semi-intención. 4 bolas malas. Semi-intención.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches there. I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So bases all loaded up. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. That one to first. Steer over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. First and second here, no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in.
Down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Vamos allá, mi gente. Vamos allá, mi gente. ¿Qué es lo que?
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, still in.
First and second, 1 out. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. 2 on, 1 out. In the air. And now it's Luis Garcia. Here's your 1. Runner on the go. Hit weakly on the ground. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Runner at second. Tommy Troy.
Oye, mi gente, mejor tercera base. Vamos a ver.
Man at second. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Por ahí no. Por ahí no. Mira, 100 millas iba a.
This is such a difficult play.
Por ahí no,
for
papá.
Chris,
Ni Manny Machado, compadre.
and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mid, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
First and second, no outs. Alberto Rosa getting ready to hit.
No,
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run across. Here comes Wood around third. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's
Esto se llama un limpia base.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Con autoridad. Con autoridad.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jonathan Aranda digging in for the Nationals. Man at second. Runner takes off. In the air, right field. Carroll has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. 0-1 now. Runner breaks for third. To the right side. That's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Out towards right center field. Carroll on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Rosa really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
One down. Next to hit, Alberto Rosa. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And into the pool. It's out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 5 on the season. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here's the third baseman, Angel Martinez. And it's through for a hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters? Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Now a step off to third. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, a shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you know, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Here comes Wood around third. The relay safe, and it's now a 2-run game, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Willie Adames stands in.
Take your base.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Pickoff throw. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead, 6-5. Rosa digging in, go ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
Swings through the sweeper. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one.
No, búscala ahí.
He scores and they have the
Bate por el
lead.
ciclo, bate por el ciclo, bate por el ciclo. En vivo, bate por el ciclo. Bate por el ciclo. Míralo ahí. Psycho. Psycho, papá. Psycho.
What a performance at the plate.
He's come through
Bate para el ciclo en vivo,
every way
papá.
possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats.
Home
but it's still
run,
a great
triple,
achievement.
doble
Not something a lot of
y
players
hit.
have been able to do.
Next to hit for the Nats, Willie Adames.
Para el Psycho, papá.
4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out without a swing. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
Vamos a ver que me van a
4 runs in
entrevistar.
the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 9 and the Diamondbacks 7. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
Bate para el ciclo, compadre.
Next to hit for Arizona, TJ Friedl. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
Vamos allá. Vamos allá.
Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Bate para el ciclo y no me dijeron nada. Qué porquería. Yo pensé que por lo menos me iban a decir, oh, qué bien. Bateo para el ciclo y no me dicen nada. Qué porquería. El último que voy a echar yo ya. Que va a tener el control. Está abajo. Está bien.
Alberto Rosa hit for the cycle last time out. Shades of Chris Singleton in 1999. What could this budding star have in his bag of tricks today? It's the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Here's some real power at the plate. Alberto Rosa. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
First and second, 1 out. Jose Tena, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end.
Man at first, 1 away. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Wood around third. And they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So next, Jonathan Aranda.
Vamos para tercera.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Line drive, that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's
in the dirt.
Nice
job behind the plate there. Check on the runner.
He's in there, he's safe.
Bases juiced, no outs.
Bases juiced? ¿Cómo es?
It's just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score. In there safely.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
On the ground out to short. The flip. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the first and second, 2 outs. Alberto Rosa, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
A Rosarena under this one. That is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.